Also, I would have had my birthday by now.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, because that is...
This is your birthday. And that's yeah.
The 13th of August.
And yours
the 13th of August
is in my diary as... See, I've changed diaries.
So 25th of March. Helen fly that day, remember? But you will already be in Melbourne, so when I land, you have a little party for Helen, do you remember?
Okay.
And you have little drinks for Helen. And you set up Olga and Helen's
I'm
flat
flying the day. I'll be flying in that day as well, basically.
Me too, so yeah. But I think you're there just a little bit before me. So we'll definitely make sure we've got decorations up and the cake and things, won't we? We can discuss this on the podcast.
We're rolling whenever you're ready.
We're rolling now. Mm-hmm. Wait, does that mean people just heard that Catherine did not remember when my birthday is?
I did remember your birthday. I've changed my diary method, and I'm now on, as you know, I'm just making sure that it's in Helen's birthday.
Helen's birthday, March the 25th. I can't believe anyone wouldn't know that by now.
Sorry.
I really do harp on about it.
It's just that, okay. 4 days after Ellen. Okay, good.
Oh, no. I was here before Ellen. I'm not having that whole thing of being like, oh, I'll remember your birthday by my girlfriend's birthday.
I don't
remember her birthday by my birthday.
I don't remember either of your birthdays.
How many birthdays have you celebrated with Ellen?
No, I forget them every time. This is why I have no brain for dick.
Because you've had one birthday with her.
Can you get off my dick? I put it in my diary. Jeez.
I love your dick so much. Welcome to TrustyHogs.
Welcome to TrustyHogs. I'm Catherine Bohart. She's Helen Bauer. Yeah. This is a podcast where we tell you about our perfect lives. And then we answer your problems because yours don't sound so perfect. You guys have got a lot going on.
And the saddest thing is, when this episode comes out, my birthday would have already been.
Oh, that's so sad.
Through the fog, step forth the trusty hogs. Yeah, you're gonna give them your problems and they will solve them. Or maybe they won't, and that's your problem. They'll have guests and Andrew White on the tech. Oh, it's Helen and Catherine as the trusty hogs. Trust the trusty hogs, or maybe not.
So we're actually recording this in London, even though today, when you're listening to this, we will have both started today our Melbourne comedy run.
I think we're both going to sell out.
Woohoo! I don't
our
think that's
big
true.
Melbourne audiences. We are the hotly tipped ticket for Melbourne. I've gigged there 0 times. Catherine, when was the last time you gigged there?
2019, and I did 10 minutes if the other acts before me didn't run over.
Here we fucking go.
Yes.
We're going to sell out, baby. Book those tickets now.
Please come. My show is called Again with Feelings.
Mine is, Grand Supreme Darling Princess.
You gotta know. And I'm on at the Westin Hotel. Where are you?
I don't know.
Great.
You
can buy tickets on the Melbourne Comedy Festival website, but you can also buy them on my website, catherinebohart.com.
And I guess helenbauer.com, I guess.
Are you
Hello?
I've
basically, because I finished my UK and European tour.
Okay, well, Melbourne matters too.
I'm done. I deleted Twitter. I was like, I don't need to do anything now.
You're not done. Melbourne matters.
Australia's, it's a different, they don't have, do they have Twitter? They probably will.
Yeah.
But
well, no one has Twitter, but they have
It's a different thing.
Aussies, I want you in desperately. And I will be in Melbourne and Sydney, and you can get tickets on my website.
And I guess I just want you if you're up for it.
Where we stand right now in London, though, we're getting ahead of ourselves so that we have a little bit of time to fly to Australia.
Yes.
And then we have amazing Australian guests booked, and I actually can't believe some of the people who said yes.
I know. I really hope they do.
Me too.
Stay We're we've got the most amazing guests, and it's they drop out.
I'm worried they'll listen to an episode and be like, oh God, not this. No. But fingers crossed, we should be sending you some amazing episodes from Australia. In the interim, though, today we're recording in London, and I have just finished the first week of my Soho Theatre run. And if I may...
With the best show ever.
No, but if I may, few.
It's over.
It's not over. It's the start of a 90-day tour. But what it is a relief. As you know, as I've talked about, I was really scared.
I'm such a proud friend right now.
Sales were
great.
I
never call anyone.
I was petrified.
But, yeah.
I was very, very, very anxious.
Oh, Catherine.
It's gone all right, you know.
It's gone so much. From you being like, I have Norton, or I have no show, no one's going to come, no one's going to like it. To literally...
Who is that?
A week later, to literally a week later, reviews don't matter. We know that, but they do when they're 5 stars. Am I right? And not just from like the websites where it's blogging. We're talking broadsheets, okay?
Yeah, nice. I've never had 5 stars before. You know that?
That's
Never, ever.
insane
Been
to me.
doing comedy since the end of 2015, and these are my first 5-star reviews, and it's so exciting.
Did you ever ask before though? Like when there's reviewers in, do you ever go like, "Come on, don't be a bitch, give me 5 stars"?
No.
No, me neither.
No.
That'd be so inappropriate. Look up my first hour's reviews.
No, I don't. But I've never had them, and it's so reassuring because don't you find sometimes with comedy you like think that people get an idea of you and it can't change? Like, oh, they just see me this way.
Oh, like an audience. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, or like even reviewer. It's just so nice to be like, oh, I've gotten better and people notice and I feel happy and relieved. And also now tickets are selling for the tour. Woohoo! What a relief.
And you were already so good. I think we're evolving.
It's so nice.
We're
It's
in our
so
Bulbasaur phase.
We're in our what
But we're
now?
going to become, we're
Habba-da-ha?
transitioning into an
Habba-da-hoo?
Ivysaur to become.
Is this fucking Pokemon shit?
Yeah.
For a moment, I gave you credit and thought this must be herbology of some kind. This must be like gardening.
Herbology is definitely a class in Harry Potter.
Yeah,
That
it is.
not an actual science.
I
is
know
it?
that was. I can tell jokes.
All right.
Helen.
That was. Oh, you were bantering. It's so
Because
hard to
you're
tell
a child,
you're so
so-
shrill.
5-star shrill bitch.
What adjective do you feel comes up the most for you in reviews over the years? Not that we've ever read them. We've read every single word.
I get gossipy a lot, but
Gossipy,
that's just straight up.
that's so bang on.
Everyone's always like, that's so gendered. I'm like, have you heard my comedy?
You are.
Have you listened to anything I ever say? And I get fast paced, quick talking. My age gets underscored a lot, but then I realize I do underscore my own age in my shows a lot. So
You're like Adele releasing albums.
yeah, I really am. Like whatever age I'm gigging at, I'm like, it's the most important age you'll ever be. So, you know, I think those are the ones. What about you? You get referred to as like machinery a lot,
heavy
don't you?
farming machinery mainly, but like I think energetic and like intense are the 2 main words.
Yeah.
I never get like funny or smart or wise or cleverly constructed. Like I never get like any of that. I once had someone at the end of the review go, and the structure was really good. And Rose Johnson was directing me that year, and she went, fuck it, they can't tell because you're so mental. But
Well, the structure for this one got a lot of praise, and that was all Ellen.
it is such a good structure.
But it was
though.
all Ellen. It was
No.
all Ellen. I last week had like an absolute meltdown. I was like, I just don't know how to put this show together. And she just was like, have you noticed the following themes? And I was like, no, I'm obviously busy screaming. And then she helped me, and I mean, she always.
I
Is that
apologize.
your
That is
alarm?
my alarm.
Is that your alarm?
Not to wake up. That is my. Okay, help me out here. This is for. Do I want to do Top Secret tonight? Should I message and ask for a spot?
Have you gigged already this week? Are we doing your admin on the podcast?
Yes.
Have you already gigged this week?
Not this week. It's Wednesday, but I've got a gig already tonight in town. And it's like, should I just jump on
I don't know. This is not important
and do that too?
enough to be on
Okay,
the
I'm gonna
podcast.
message. I'm gonna leave it to fate.
Okay.
Ready?
Helen, shall we stick to the old? Should we stick to the
But
old
people
job?
need to see what it's like to work as a comedian.
This is not what it's like to work as a comedian.
Any
You vibing out
spots
whether or not you should jump on a
tonight,
gig that's very competitive is not
perchance?
what most comics are doing of a Wednesday.
Also, this is the only gig in the country that books its lineup by text on
Yeah,
the morning of the gig.
This is like it's such a specific thing. You
Isn't it
text
all like being a
at
comedian on the
Oh my
circus?
god! I just text the word tonight. Sorry, any spots going?
Helen just sent a picture of her rack and a text that said tonight.
And I spelled tonight wrong. Look at that. I wrote tonight with no capital, no like question mark, and then sorry, any spots going for tonight. Well, I definitely think I'm booked. No, because I was like, if I'm already in town,
That's hell. You're hell.
then I might as well.
You're hell.
But I'm doing like doubles and triples all this weekend, so I'm like,
Congratulations. Aren't you good? That's good.
yeah, but not like
I think we're both at that stage where we're like, I'd rather gig fewer nights but more gigs in the night.
this thing. And this one at Top Secret, if you guys don't know, it's a club in London, but like
It's
they have
good.
lots of comedians, but you all just do 10s. Like it's not like
wicked.
you're going on to do like 40
wicked.
minutes and then going somewhere else to do 40 minutes. And thing is, if I time this correct with tonight, I could have a solo dinner in Chinatown, and I have my book with me.
Oh my God, which book are you reading?
I'm still on tomorrow because I got
Really?
distracted by the Westboro Baptist Church again.
Are they back?
No, but Megan Phelps-Roper's autobiography is very much out and
Oh,
thriving.
of course it is. All right,
Yeah.
look, if we're doing boring admin chats on the podcast, I have a story to tell you. Which
How
is
is
to
that
say,
boring?
I believe that our boring admin chats have a title.
Parish and... Oh, how could you not remember that?
Parish announcements isn't boring admin chats. It's life updates, you dickwad.
Sorry, apologies. Dickwad, I've not had
Yeah,
that.
how dare you?
What is the wad when it comes to dickwad?
It's like cum tissue, I guess.
Oh.
It's like the thing that comes out, I guess.
I was imagining.
Oh,
the thing-
like the
The
cum or
spunk,
the
you
tissue?
spunk.
The spunk.
Dickwad, I always think of as like what comes out of the.
Andrew, let's Google that because I think it'd be
I'll find
interesting.
out,
Do
for
you
yeah.
source the
want to know.
etymology of dickwad? While
yeah.
I tell you.
I know what a dick is. I want to know what
Helen,
wad.
I have a story and it's about you. Are you ready for this?
Yes, and then we'll come to dickwad.
So the other day, my first day off after Soho, I did all of my personal admin. I took my car to the mechanic. I got a good deal by acting like I didn't know what was going on.
What a fun day off.
I know, really fun. In truth, my dad works in a mechanics essentially, but for HGVs.
For God.
For big vehicles and heavy goods vehicles.
Your
And
dad does that as well?
yeah, the priest thing is a side gig. Anyway, you have to pay the bills. And we can't eat loaves and fishes every night. Diversify.
Am I right?
What?
Not with your gluten intolerance.
Come on. Come on. Anyway, so I know I knew a little bit what was going on, and I'd also spoken to my dad about it before. So anyway, I got them down from 620 to 480. Don't mind if I do. Hello. But beyond that, in my admin day, where I was like catching up on my day off, but like fun stuff for me, I went to get some keys cut because we'd lost a spare set of keys to the house. It wasn't me. And anyway, I went to do it, and I hand over my keys, and this man goes, "Oh, Cinderella." The key ring that you gave me.
Yes!
And honestly, it was out of my mouth before I knew why I was lying. I just went, "Oh yeah, from a child, so I have to use it." And he was like, "I really get it. I really get it." He was like, "That's sweet, but I know you have to use them."
Are you serious?
The way he looked at me was like, "Cinderella? Like you're an adult."
Oh my God, I thought the first time you said it was like Cinderella, like he was enchanted.
Oh, sorry, no, he was like, "Cinderella, like you're a grown woman," and I had to be like, "Oh yeah, well it's from a child," because I didn't know how to explain it's from a Disney adult.
What the fuck is this nonsense? What does he work for? Timpsons?
Yeah,
I used to like Timpsons. I'm not going Timpsons again.
you are. They're a great company that doesn't hold people's criminal history against them.
That's
we love
so
them.
true. They're really
one of the
good. They're
few,
really good
one of the
hirers.
few decent ethical
But
employers. in that regard.
still, you said it was from a child?
Yeah, it just straight up came out of my mouth
It's
before.
born
I
in
could-
91.
Yeah, I know, but like there was no reasonable way to explain why I had this gaudy Cinderella.
My friend went to Disney World and she bought me an amazing gift.
Yeah, but I don't. I think
I
you-
love Cinderella. My name's Catherine. It's a C.
Okay. So yeah. So that genuinely, the lie came out, and then I was like, "Oh, I've lied about that." But I guess there is no better explanation. And also, why would I have that keyring? Anyway, I thought you'd want to know that I was thinking of you. You're furious.
Is that your anecdote?
Yeah, you're
The
right.
one that you told me on the street that you had a really funny story to tell me?
Yeah, I thought you'd laugh. Honestly,
I don't know if I loved it.
you sound young in the story. You sound
I am,
young.
I am, and I am
sound
very
young.
young. I am very young, but I thought you loved the keyring.
Speaking of young, I got Botox last Sunday, and I got it pre the Soho run, and so I think in the pre and post videos I do for my tour, you can just see it setting in, which I think is pretty. That's just a little Easter egg for the fans. I
She's
think
busy.
if
She's
you
working
if you
on her
watch
face.
from Monday to Friday, you can really see a woman like it's like Benjamin buttoning.
Andrew, please, dickwad.
Oh, right. If you Google it, all it says is dickwad from the English dick and the English wad, 1980s. But I've done a bit more digging.
Thank you.
Please.
It was first used in Maximum Rock and Roll, a magazine, in the 1980s.
Whoa.
And wad.
I was born in the 1980s. I guess that's why I say dickwad.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You're there at the ground floor of the dickwad craze.
Wow, me as a 2-year-old, dickwad.
But
I
wad
was a
is,
robot, apparently.
a lump-
Dickwad. Sorry.
No, I enjoyed
Everyone
it.
go on.
Wad is a lump of soft material, so I wonder whether it means like your dick is, or be like impotent, like a wad.
What? That's not what I'm trying to say.
Well, you just
You're going to say that he's like,
you just call me limp dick, so
yeah, limp dick.
That's so boring. I'm basically like, you eunuch. That's so
The
tedious.
eunuch's different though. Isn't it?
Yeah,
eunuch's
they're
different.
sans penis, aren't they?
yeah,
They're just smooth, like an action man. No?
Haven't they
Yeah.
chopped it off?
yeah.
No, really?
Yeah.
I thought you could just be born a eunuch, can't you, though?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Google.
Definitely look into that as well.
Can you be born a eunuch?
Maybe the first words you heard as an 80s baby was dickwad.
Oh yes, you can
when you
be
were
born a eunuch.
You can be born a eunuch.
Wow.
Maybe that. But you can elect to be a eunuch.
Elect, yes, yeah.
You can
Like a
elect,
ballot.
like an elective surgery.
Oh my God! Speaking of elections, I'm sorry to segue from eunuchs to this.
Oh wait, I know this guy.
My sister's running for government.
I see this all
She
over
won't
Instagram.
love the segue. She won't. But isn't this so cool? So she's running for local councillor for the Social Democrats in Ireland, and
Isn't that so crazy?
But also, in my head, you have to understand, she's my baby sister. Then I watch a video of her talking about her policies and her beliefs in everyone having access to housing. And I'm like, this woman, I would vote for this woman if I didn't know this woman.
Yeah.
This is crazy. She's
Yeah.
so articulate and so smart. And it's honestly like a pleasure and such a pride-inducing moment to watch her like actively like want to represent her community. And whatever happens, I'm just like, I think the people who put themselves out there to do that and to want to actually help the place they live, I think it's wicked.
I think to put it in the context of like anyone who puts themselves out there to run for local government who isn't from that private school man's world where like everyone around you's also doing it, that's when it's brave. When it's just sort of like, well, I'll take North East Hampshire, no worries.
She went to a state school, and also none of her family are in politics, and she just like thinks, but also like it's less that in Ireland, to be fair. It's still that, but not all that. But it's like, it's just wicked. I just think everything.
Tell me what the political parties are in Ireland. Like, what's the main like ones?
Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael,
Okay,
which
so
are like both centre right, probably.
Fianna Fáil,
and Fine Gael.
and Fine Gael,
You've got,
and they're both centre right.
well, in my opinion, then you've got Irish Labour.
Okay.
You've got who are more left than Labour here, in my opinion.
Okay.
Depends on God.
So like
Irish people are going to be like,
liberal,
what?
but also
This
like.
is so stressful knowing Irish people will be listening to it.
So like what? So like Irish Labour would be like liberal, but not full on. Sort of like let's make sure there's like social equality and that everyone can get on the ladders.
Oh no, they are that.
Okay, great.
Yeah. And then you've got the Social Democrats who are more lefty.
Yay!
Then you've got Sinn Féin who, well, I'm not touching that. And then, well, I'm not touching that at all.
I've heard of Sinn Féin.
Yeah.
They did something in the 90s, didn't they?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
now they're like, and you gotta stop whispering about Sinn Féin.
Oh wait, am I at risk?
I'm gonna say Google them,
Okay.
and then
In my free time.
yeah, and I mean they're also hoovering up a lot of the youth vote in Ireland because they
Next-
are left leaning in terms of their domestic policies, arguably. But
I think what we'll say is sign up to the Patreon and I will give you my review
Yeah.
of Sinn Féin in the extras this
come
week.
to the live show in Ireland and we'll talk about that.
Really?
No, we won't.
No,
That's
okay.
terrifying. And then I think that's the big part.
And who's this? The sweet old man, the president at the moment? Who's he with?
I believe Michael D. Higgins was Labour initially, but that might be worth checking.
Okay.
And Michael D. Higgins is the sweetest man with his dogs. And he speaks Irish.
I've seen so many videos. If you don't know this,
Cillian Murphy won an Oscar.
oh, it's a great time for Ireland.
We all won an Oscar. Gorge against
Murphy's running for the
Cillian.
Social Democrats.
Ellen
Cillian
Murphy's running for
Murphy.
It's so exciting. Yeah, I'm so proud of
so
her.
exciting.
And him.
All of them.
Oh my guys.
But definitely do Google Michael D. Higgins as well.
Oh my God, Michael D. Higgins, the Irish.
Is he not the president
with his
anymore?
with his big dog.
It's like
Yeah,
a
he's the
Bernese mountain
sweetest.
dog or something.
Yeah, he's so sweet. And his wife's taller than him, and I just live for it. I live for it. And he always speaks Irish.
Oh, even if people like speaking English back to him, he's like,
No, like he just will include it in all his speeches. I love him.
Even in his Wikipedia photos are notoriously like, why have you picked that photo?
Oh
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
He's so look at him. He's
He's
so
so
sweet.
So
sweet.
happy. I really hope he doesn't end up being like a
He's the
Boris
sweetest
Johnson thing. Because do you
man.
remember when like back in the like late noughties, everyone was like, "Oh, he's such a buffoon."
No, he has been the sweetest man for so
Forever.
many years. Yeah, and he just like believes all the right stuff. He's just like a good lad.
But, and then like, so what do you think it is that meant that he managed to get into power? Because everywhere else in Europe, sorry, I
Oh,
watched
no,
the
no,
news.
no,
I
no.
watched the news.
No,
I
sorry.
watched the news.
Not enough. Let me just stop you there. The president of Ireland is like the head of state. It's sort of a it's a more of a
King thing.
it's more of an international position of like merit rather than like it's a figurehead rather than like the Taoiseach who's the prime minister.
Who's what?
We have a prime minister and a president.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
I'm not
he's
saying
like
anything,
the
but that's
country
mental.
mascot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we love him so much.
So
we have a Michael T. Higgins, which is a teapot, a tea cozy. That's him.
Wait. Is this like a thing you can buy?
His name's Michael D. Higgins, but you can buy a Michael T. Higgins, which is a tea cozy that for over your teapot, and it's the president.
I haven't even thought about tea cozies in years.
Oh, really? We use them all the time at home.
Oh my God, my granny always, everything was tea cozy. My
Yeah.
mum had a tea cozy.
Tea
She probably
cozy
still
and
does.
doilies, my guy. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I want a tea cozy.
You should get a Michael T. Higgins.
No, I
They're
think
the
it'd be
best.
weird for me and Sunil to have like a Michael T. Higgins.
Why? That'd be so cute.
Wow. Oh,
Wouldn't it be a bit?
cute.
Oh my God. Michael D. Higgins tea.
Aren't they so sweet?
Oh, it's so sweet.
Oh my God, and I haven't even talked to you about, sorry, wow, suggestive today. Sunil is in my new favourite television show.
Alice and Jack.
No. Things You Should Have Done. He is amazing in it.
Good.
So good.
I messaged Chi and I was like,
messaged her too.
"You're a fucking genius."
I was like, this is Arrested Development funny. This is like
because I
so
knew the
stupid
script
funny.
from doing self tapes with Sunil for it, like
It
last
is
year.
spectacularly funny. It's so stupid, Andrew. You got to watch it. It's so stupid. It's
It's on
didn't expect
BBC iPlayer.
I didn't expect it to be so fabulously weird. I love it. And Sunil is absolutely, first of all, he's brilliant in it. Second of all, there's a scene
Thank you.
where ahead of going to bowling, he's wearing a pink shirt in the office.
Thank you.
And he's had a haircut that day, I think.
Thank you.
He looks so sexy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so
You
there.
got turned on by him?
I was like, whoa, that's a hot man on television.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very sexy in it. He's very funny.
He's very good in it.
I
But the show
watched
is fantastic.
BBC iPlayer is having an amazing moment for comedy.
Yeah.
If you're living in the UK, and if you're not, illegally get a link to it. We've got The Apprentice coming out every Thursday. We've got Call the Midwife new season coming out every
Is
Sunday.
that still on?
What? Call the Midwife?
Yeah.
Yeah, season 13.
Season 13.
They're still calling them up and they're still body coming.
Rosie Jones is a regular in this series.
No way.
she's in the first episode.
Oh,
she's
that's
in the
right.
first episode. She's heartbreak. She's such a good actress.
Oh, yeah,
So
she
she's
is.
in the first episode, and I genuinely was thinking, okay, maybe I won't watch the next season of it. And then Rojo's in the first episode. I
You
was
gotta,
like,
come on,
motherfucker,
you gotta
gotta
watch
watch
it.
it. And then so Apprentice every
That
Thursday,
girl's pregnant and everything.
and yeah, that and Casualty.
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
also
yeah,
pregnant
yeah,
in. What's it called? Things You Should Have Done. Cheese
Oh
sitcom.
my God, I love it so much.
It's all fucking happening.
I
Tell you
love
what
it
else
so
is
much.
good in the UK. 4OD.
Really?
I
Talk
watched
to
a
me.
film on it the other day.
What you want?
One that I think I've probably said on this podcast I watched because I genuinely thought I'd watched it, but I don't think I actually had.
Go on.
Midsummer.
Oh, yes, very dark, very spooky.
I feel like
Florence Pugh, early days.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, it's really fucking spooky.
And everyone referenced it in their set, so I think I thought I knew it, or like I must have
No,
listened to an
it's so
interview
much
with her
spookier
on
than
something.
it actually. Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, man.
Like when they're like, okay, skip this part obviously if you still want to watch it, but it did come out like 5 years ago,
Yeah.
so you should have, right?
You've only just watched it.
I know, but I'm slow of study, which is actually a quote from a Summer Night Stream. That's a quote from a Summer Night Stream, just so everyone knows. They
What does that mean, slow off study?
slow of study, just a bit slow, a bit thick.
Oh,
I think it's a quote from a Summer. I was in it twice.
harsh.
I would know. They have fucking like they sew the bodies up once they've killed them.
I know.
And fill them with hay and then set fire to
know.
them. But one of them is still technically alive. They sew him inside a bear and then burn him
That's
alive.
enough now.
That's not okay.
It's not okay.
And that's on Channel 4. And the only way to stop children watching it is for them to say, oh, no, I'm not over 16.
Would you like to change the law? Are you running for government?
No, I don't have the energy.
Yeah, it seems like.
I mean, I do have the energy. You know, I have this theory
Go on.
that it's more like an epiphany that happened to me the other day.
Uh-huh.
I think, so you know how I think I'm not sexy? Even though I know my body is sexy, I know that like everyone can be sexy. I just don't feel sexy most of the time.
That's,
yeah.
I think that's totally normal. A lot of us feel that way.
I figured out why it is. I'm too energetic to be sexy. You have to be sleepy to be sexy. Guys in general just want sleepy people. I think there's something date rapey in it and I'm not happy about that. I'm just saying there is.
Trigger warning.
Trigger
Can the
warning.
trigger warning come after? I don't know.
There is something about being an energetic woman that isn't sexy. But
You're
if I was
right.
asleep all
You're
the time,
right.
or if I came in and was like, morning, you'd be like, oh my God, what's that story? But if I go, morning,
Yeah,
you're like,
hell.
why is that
Whoa, whoa,
hell?
whoa.
Why is
Whoa,
a woman
whoa, whoa.
with energy?
Isn't that so fun? No,
Is it because they know I could run?
No, do you know what it is? Is when you came in and said morning, I was like imagining you like with a long like men's shirt on,
Yeah.
and like you just like pacing in, just padding in to get some coffee and go back to bed with whoever's in there.
Right?
Some Italian stud. When you came in and were like, morning, I was like, she's alone. She's been alone. She's missed me all night.
That's the thing. They want us sleepy. So I think I'm not going to sleep again for a while. And then just go on dates and be like, hey, sorry, I'm so tired.
No, you're not supposed
So
to
at the moment,
say-
I'm like, hey, do you want a drink? I'll get it.
Helen, you're not meant to say you're tired. You just have to have the vibe of someone who's tired. You can't be moany. You just have to be like...
Like
hey.
Lana Del Rey. You know
Yeah.
how tired she always is?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, she's so sexy.
Renee
and she
Rapp.
is sexy.
Renee Rapp's so sexy. Seems
tired.
so tired.
So sleepy.
tired.
Billie Eilish, she feels a bit sleepy.
She seems so tired as well, yeah.
Like, so either I need
Yeah,
to work
yeah,
harder or just like stay up later. But I think I just naturally have a lot of energy and it's just not
Have you
sexy.
considered running?
No, my knees. Not that I've got a problem, but I reckon I would do.
Swimming?
I swim already.
How's that going?
Yeah, really fun. I splish splash. I'm in the medium lane now.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Splish splashing?
Yeah.
We could go swimming in Australia.
I splish splash everywhere. I'm so swimming in Australia.
Woohoo.
I'm
Yeah, girl.
so swimming.
I'm up for it.
Also, I've got a new look for Australia. I've
Go
got it all
on.
figured out. Long dresses.
That works with Sleepy.
But not the square neck ones. That was like my look. Remember, like my look for the winter was turtleneck and jumper like Diana.
Yeah.
Now it's just this,
Oh my God, that's beautiful. Where'd you get that?
and I just wear.
Where'd you get that dress?
Oh, it's some like. Oh no, it's broken.
It's lovely.
You got to tuck that over the boobies.
It's really lovely. Where
and
from?
it's just like a long flowing dress. I think it's Boohoo.
really nice. Really,
But this
really
is
nice.
my look now.
I love that.
Thank you.
Okay, and will the jumper being pulled up over your head be part of it?
Not like this, no.
Okay, nice.
No, because I'm going to be so fair. And I'm going to wear like, I see myself wearing these dresses with like, I think I'm going to cut my hair short.
Are you
like,
actually?
like a, just like on the shoulders.
That would be gorgeous.
Right? So that's the look. I think I'm going to do rollers every morning. So it's always bound, like your hair. Like, who was it? I ran into someone at Soho Theatre after you'd left the other day. Do you remember when I messaged being like, oh, I'm opening at the store, I'll come see you. You had to run off. But I was telling someone like, God, Catherine's hair is always amazing. And I was like, don't even get me started because she's always like, oh no, I haven't done anything today. But I'm going to start having that as a comment for me.
Can I
and I'm
just
going to wear
say-
layered necklaces.
I'm
going to wear layered
I
necklaces.
love layered necklaces.
And I'm going to wear long dresses, layered necklaces, and a little bob. And then just like, I'm going to buy Ray-Bans or something.
I love that for you, Helen. That's actually really sexy.
And that's going to, and everyone's going to be like, oh my fucking God.
Can I please make one last push for the
Yes.
fact that you have got the most incredible natural wave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Leave your
I've got
fucking
curly
hair alone.
Yeah.
Well, I have some pictures of you with your natural hair. You look
I have a compulsion to
exquisite.
brush, but I don't have it as much when I'm in Australia, maybe.
Your
'cause-
natural hair is
Yeah.
is what you're
But then
start
does that
talking
mean you're
about.
going to come over every morning and help me dry my hair at me in Olga's flat?
I will if you want.
Such a commitment for you.
But all you have to do is put product in and leave it alone.
It is a real sleepy girl move as well.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. I was
And
too
it'll
sleepy.
dry so fast in the heat.
Yeah, I will actually.
Helen, please. A
So,
short
like,
bob with your waves would be divine.
Wavy hair.
Divine.
Wavy hair, layered necklaces.
Are we doing like a leopard print sandal or something?
Oh, I mean, yeah, but if we can find them, I was looking for slippers the other day in my size because those orange ones you got me have just they've given up.
It's been a while. They've lost
But
it
they
pretty
did,
well.
but like,
What
yeah.
are we talking? A wide fit what size?
Size 9 to 9.5 wide fit.
Yeah, that's tricky.
It's hard to get the cute leopard print.
9
We
to
should.
9
We're
and
the
a half
exact
wide
same. We
fit.
should share shoes.
That doesn't make me feel great.
Oh. But I've got some glamorous shoes.
That doesn't make me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
That's so
But
funny.
whenever guys, like throughout the years, have been like, oh my God, we've got the same size feet. For some, even though gender doesn't matter and it's not a thing, it still feels like, oh no. I'm sorry, Andrew.
No, I get it.
It's tough. It's tough.
When are you getting a haircut pre-Melbourne?
I'm literally getting it like 3 days before, maybe 4 days before I go. I've got that weekend off. I'm going to go see June 2 with my father and brother at the IMAX because lad's day out. And I'm trying to convince Sunil at the moment that he has to drive me to the airport because it's my birthday the day I'm flying. And I think I'm the only one on my flight that I can find. Like we're flying basically the same day, but we're not on the same flight.
That's such a bummer.
But it's also because you wanted to go all the way to Perth and then to Melbourne.
I didn't want to do that.
I thought that's the one you chose.
No, that's just the only one I could afford premium economy on.
Oh right.
I wanted premium
I have
economy.
to do the break in the middle to do like the 2-3 hour toddle around to make myself sleepy.
I just needed premium economy I wanted premium economy because, as you know, I have obsessive compulsive disorder, and I find flying in a tube with other people incredibly hard.
Oh, I'm really hoping we don't have crazy busy flights. I know for the environment we should want them to all be full.
We should.
But I really want them to send up 20 planes for every 5 people.
Yeah.
Because the environment's melting anyway, Catherine.
We might as well have some
What's
space.
happening? It's doing it anyway.
No, it's bad. We should obviously want them to be full.
It's going anyway.
We actually technically shouldn't even be going.
All we could be doing now
if we
is
were
learning
good
how
people,
to
we
swim.
wouldn't be going.
That's all we can do
if
now
we were
is
good people,
everyone
we
should
wouldn't be
learn
going at
how
all,
to
actually,
swim.
because that's probably why the environment's fucked. We just shouldn't be
Stockpile
going. We're the
life
worst,
jackets and
actually. We
floaties.
really don't deserve it.
Prepare.
I feel like we're losing our thread. Train.
It's because I tell you what's happened. I said it's sexy to be sleepy, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm exhausted.
I'm so tired.
Should we bring on our guest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, sexy sleepy girl. Please
Is she
give
sleepy?
it up. Let's
We'll
find
ask.
out.
We'll ask.
Please give it up for the wonderful Ele McKenzie. Woo!
Bonza, g'day, and welcome to TrustyHogs in Australia. We're gonna be bush pigs. I don't know. I'm trying to think of an Australian version of TrustyHogs.
I think what we need to say is we're going on tour, both of us.
Yes,
to
sorry.
Australia. We'll both be playing. I'll be playing Melbourne and Sydney. You'll be playing Melbourne and
Sydney and Brisbane and Perth.
Fabulous. I will be in Melbourne. I'll be at the Westin 3 at the International Comedy Festival. You can buy tickets for my show now. And at Sydney, I'll be at the Factory Theatre, and you can buy tickets for my show now.
And in Melbourne, I'll be at the Greek, which I have looked on Google Maps, and it is very close to Catherine's venue. Isn't that so cute? We're super
pick me
close.
up after.
And then, no, I think you'll be picking me up.
Oh.
I think.
That's
I need
standard.
to check that. But come pick us up. Come pick us up.
Pick us up.
Sydney, I'll be at the Factory Theatre with Catherine, and that's super close to the ice cream place. Brisbane, I'll be at Powerhouse. And in Perth...
Can a powerhouse be inside of a powerhouse? She will be.
I'll be bloody there. And at Perth, I'll be at the Perth Comedy Festival for the Regal Theatre.
Gorgeous.
And we're also bringing TrustyHogs live
Yeah.
to Australia.
Melbourne and Sydney, bitches. It's on sale. I've never said bitches before in my life.
It felt really wrong.
It felt really weird. I said it and I was
Bitches,
like,
get your tickets.
no, that's hideous. Well, anyway, see you there, Australia.
Aussie.
No, we've been over this.
Aussie. Hoggy.
Yeah.
Oh.
We both got it wrong.
We'll see you there.
Excuse me. We just heard a little bit of news. Elle, confession time. What did you just say?
It's my first podcast.
It's a
Take your knickers off. I'll see how she bleeds.
No, what?
Because if she doesn't, then she's a fucking liar.
Oh.
And then we can murder her like the medieval
My
days when they'd marry a
God.
woman, and if she didn't bleed and she was a virgin, then she's fucking lying. Even though a lot of women have their hymens break just naturally throughout life, and some don't have any.
And
Well,
every podcast is like this. Can you believe it?
This is baptism of fire.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It would not be my first choice of a podcast to come on Trusty Heart.
We're
love
a
it.
lot as a starting point.
Can I drink on the mic?
Yeah.
I'm just worried it'd be like.
Oh, we eat on it.
Yeah, we're constantly eating on here. But you shouldn't probably, but you can.
Oh, okay,
I
fantastic.
feel like if you call a podcast Trusty Hogs, women should be allowed to eat and drink
Oh yeah,
on it.
yeah. You know what? You're right. It's feminism. How the hell are you?
I'm really well. As I did establish earlier, I'm a tiny bit hungover, but I only had, as I said, I was in bed by like 11:30, and I only had about 3 pints. So I'm not entirely sure how that's happened. I think age has just hit me like a brick
How
in the
old are
night.
you?
27.
Go fuck yourself. You're grand.
Yeah, you've
You're
hanged it
grand.
now.
27.
That's
But it's my
infuriating.
birthday next month.
Did you drink any water?
No, never. I don't drink water anyway.
What?
This is like the first bit of water I've drunk in a year, maybe.
What?
But I seldom drink water.
Might be the hangover.
Why
You
aren't-
do have to be, because hangovers are dehydration, aren't they?
Yeah, why aren't you drinking water?
I just don't really like the taste of it.
Nobody likes the taste of water. You have to drink it because
I forget, and if I'm going to hydrate, I'll have some juice.
Some juice, like some fruit juice.
I think it's because I grew up on
squash.
juice. My mum never gave me water, so she'd always give me. I was like a juice or milk
Fucked
kid.
you up,
Yeah.
Did you say juice or milk?
Juice or milk. You know, at
She
dinner
grew up
it'd
on
be
a
like,
farm.
or like one of those American families where you get like rolls, dinner rolls. I've always wanted to go to those meals where you get dinner rolls. Those bread rolls.
If you said, Mummy, let's say you're 6.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we? Where do you grow up?
Barnes in London.
I know Barnes.
Fabulous.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
so
posh.
very
bit
suburban.
Posh, bit posh.
You're a
Little bit
Barnes
posh.
baby.
Little bit posh.
Yeah.
And you're like, Mummy, I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
And she goes, right,
Orange
your
juice.
choices are orange juicy
Yeah.
or milk.
Milk. Yeah.
And if you went, no, I'm really thirsty, would the water even come into it?
Probably not.
Wow, see,
Fair
that's
play
not
to
your
her.
fault. That's
Probably
your
not.
mum.
Is she like there's fluoride in there, one of those, or is she just doesn't drink it herself?
No, I feel like she's the same as me. I'm just a trip off the old block. She just probably doesn't like the taste.
Wow. And we're talking orange juice, not even squash.
Yeah, like from concentrate.
But that's good because that means you won't be addicted to juice. I got addicted to Five Alive as a child.
Oh, what? Because you had it later on in life?
Because we just didn't really have that much juice in the house.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
we had
yeah.
squash.
So
but
it was
like,
a real novelty.
Yeah, it was such a novelty to have juice that I was like, I was a cretin with it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
couldn't believe it. And like obviously with siblings, and you're the one that wants to put it to your mouth, then no one else will want it near their
Oh, yeah,
mouth.
classic. Yeah,
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 yeah.
Wow, you guys are gross.
Can I just say this is the best day of my life and I'm so excited?
You're genuinely one of so Ellie's obviously like a cool new comedian, which means that she's young and hip, which means that when you came up to me and, if I may, sort of like crept up to me at a party and said you liked our podcast, I was like, this kid's I was like, this kid's fucking mocking me. Like I was like, is she
That's so sad. That's your first
No,
I was
thought.
like,
it.
eye roll. I was like, yeah, sure. And you were like, no, like I listened, and I was like, uh-huh. Literally that. She's like, no, I love it. I was like, okay.
You did take some convincing.
I genuinely was like, all right, thank you. Nice to see you.
No, I
was
love
so
it.
annoyed. I was like, this youth is really
I
trolling
love how
me.
you keep referring to me as a youth and a kid. That fills me with so much joy. You two are also so young, so I don't understand where this is coming
I'm
from.
Say more of
32.
that.
Catherine's older.
Yeah, I'm 35.
But you don't look it, and
Thank
I
you
think that's
so
the most
much.
important thing.
It's
As
the medical
long
one.
as you don't look
I'll
it.
give you my guy. I'll give you my guy. He's
Wait,
so good.
I think I met you at a party as well, and you told me you loved the podcast last summer.
Yeah,
At that-
the Buffalo one.
Yeah, the Buffalo
yeah,
party.
yeah, yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
so what party? What, are you just like? So you were partying last night?
love to party.
How? Right, no, but like, here's the thing. Everyone in their 20s in what are these called? Inverted commas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loves to party.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you genuinely love to party, or is it social pressure?
No, I think I'm a legitimate party girl.
That's so mental. It's such a mental thing to be.
I honestly would say that I am. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Do you
yeah,
like
yeah.
music?
I do. I dabble. Yeah.
Whoa.
I dabble in music.
And when you get a party invite, your
Yeah.
first thought is like, oh my God, I really hope I can go. It's not like, what's my excuse?
Yeah. Genuinely. Legitimately, yeah.
We get an invite and,
And I
we're
will
like,
travel. I live like often very far away from where like people have parties. Because I
that's
live
actually
in
true.
Putney.
She does travel.
Yeah. So when I saw you at that party, I went all the way from Putney to Wood Green.
That is a commitment for a party.
I arranged to see my other friend who lives in Tufnell Park that night, because I was like, if I'm going to fucking Wood Green,
Yeah, it's
I'm
far.
seeing multiple people. I picked up a hat I'd left at a club in Tufnell Park as well. I was doing the whole lot.
You see, this comes with age, wisdom.
I
I
was
feel like
like-
I'm just not at that point yet.
Oh no! I got invites at 7 and was like, for fuck's sake, Jesus!
No, I was
trying to
chomping
finish
at the
my
bit to
book by
go.
then.
Okay, I was excited to go to kids' birthday parties. That's different.
No.
Yeah, party bags.
Oh,
my
party
God.
bags!
I did party bags at adult parties. I would totally legit go to more of them.
This is I would say like I would love to be famous purely to get like PR.
Oh my God, the goodie bags they get
Yeah,
when
yeah,
they
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my God,
How famous do you have to be to get those goodie bags? I know about them.
like an Oscars goodie bag.
Because
I would love an Oscars
Can you
goodie
imagine?
bag.
Can you
But these are things with
imagine?
iPads in them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they give
yeah,
you
yeah,
like
yeah. And like free holidays.
Yes, thing like
Yeah,
5
yeah.
nights to the Four Seasons Hawaii and
Why
flights.
are they giving rich people free stuff? They don't need it. They're rich.
That is such a thing though. The richer you get, the more stuff you get
It's
for free.
so true. Like you see people like like our first TV appearances. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, I've got to get an outfit, got to get an outfit for it. But the bigger comedians who are getting paid way more get given given an outfit for fucking free.
Yeah.
That's the dream. I love
That's
free stuff.
mental.
I love free stuff. I think I probably am known for it. Like, I still sweep the green room.
Yeah.
If I have a dressing room and there's like Mawams in there, they're coming home.
What's on your rider? Do you have one?
Oh no, I don't have a rider yet. But the point is that when you have like any TV appearances, they'll put like some fruit, but then they'll always put like crisps, a Kit Kat, some
Prawn
Mawams.
cocktail crisps.
Yeah, a couple of Freddos. Those are all coming in my bag home.
Oh my god, yeah, you just have to do like a sweet.
I do.
I've
I
seen
do.
Catherine fill a car at Latitude before from other people's dressing
But that's so
rooms.
savage.
They didn't want
They didn't want to. I was filling it up with you. I was backing
What?
you 100%.
They didn't want it. Why did I bring my car if
No,
we're
no,
not
I know.
taking
It'd
the
be
Red
mental.
Bulls
It'd be
home?
mental for us
It's
to have left
wine.
it.
It's a full bottle of wine. I'm not bringing that.
I need
Oh my
to
god, you
start.
get alcohol.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you doing
moly.
Latitude this year?
No.
Okay.
You will.
When you get
You
offered it,
One day.
just say yes, just purely for the access for the drinks, because you get like a backstage area that you can go into, so you can go see the acts you want to see, and then go back and just get free food and drink.
Wait, that's so.
And if you're me, say, are you
Incredible.
taking this?
Yeah, or
Wait,
just wait
no.
to the end of the day.
And then you just nab it all.
What you want to do is make friends with the sober comics.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
do you want me to clear this out of here for you?
And they're like, please,
Oh my
please
God,
do.
do you want me to run?
Or the ones that are so famous they're over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's also like they get to that point where they're just sort of like, I don't need another bottle of this.
Oh my god, I don't think I'll ever get to that point.
Oh no, nor I. No.
I don't think I will ever get to that point. When you go to Latitude, do you camp in a special place?
I did the first time.
I don't camp.
Do you stay in like a hotel elsewhere, like an
I
Airbnb?
leave.
You
I
leave.
do my
You
bit
literally
and
come and then you go.
Yeah.
I did it with Catherine this year, the
Oh
Bohart
my
Way,
God.
which is driving in, driving out.
How was that? Did it feel good?
It's fucking
I
fabulous.
died so hard on stage.
You were like, get me
It
out.
didn't feel good.
Get me out.
And then Andrew had to call the ambulance because he nearly swallowed a wasp. And like we
Wasp
had
went
such
in his
a
mouth
disaster.
while he was gigging, and wasp went in his mouth. I had a great gig.
Wait, shut
then
the
we
fuck
drove home.
up. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
so happy for you. But a wasp flew into your mouth.
Yeah, while he was on
I
stage.
just sort of lisped for
Did
the
it
next 2
sting
hours.
you?
Yeah, it stung the back of my tongue.
Stung the back of your tongue. Did you swallow it?
No. I picked it
It
out
flew
with my
back
hand.
up. Wait, that's kind of hardcore.
Thank you, yeah.
I think it was
Yeah.
nice for the Latitude paramedics to not be dealing with another kid that overdosed and just sort of like, hi, I'm Andrew.
Just a
I've
little
got-
camp boy who got a wasp.
tongue.
I swear it's not a natural lisp.
A bee stung my eyelid once.
Whoa.
I was putting on a jumper and it was tangled up in my jumper. And I was like, ah, and it stung my eyelid.
What were you like?
Ah,
What were you like?
ah.
Wait, and then was it one of those? Because you know,
It went like-
sometimes when you get stung by a bee, did the bee stay attached to the stinger for a bit?
God, I can't remember. It's all a bit of a blur.
It would be.
Hello. She was busy screaming.
And on the same day, I stepped on one as well.
Oh, revenge. Motherfucker, come for them.
But they die, right? As soon as they see you, they
do.
die.
Bees are sad
Oh,
because they
that's
just give
tragic.
up on life.
Yeah.
That's
But
tragic.
wasps can just keep on going. But a bee sting is worse.
I think a wasp life cycle. Everyone's like, oh, they keep on going, keep on going. I think it's only one day.
Like a
wasp
may-
life
like a
cycle.
mayfly?
I think it is. I think it's a day.
Gosh.
Like
I
I don't.
don't
Andrew.
Wait, that's incredible. So you're just going to go look it up and...
Yeah, he's really
Fact
good
check.
at that.
Yeah,
We've
it's
already got the
amazing.
definition of dickwad.
What
so
is the
far
definition?
today.
It's like limp dick.
It's like a damp cloth
Oh!
from a dick.
I did
thought
not
it
know
was,
that.
I thought it was like the stuff that came out of your dick, the wad.
I
as
thought
it
maybe
were.
like dick cheats. I don't know.
Yeah. Yes,
Potentially.
That also checks out.
We do learn a lot here.
Yeah, this is
If you-
very informative.
Isn't
have any
it?
questions,
People need
yeah,
it.
whatever.
People need it.
Well, main one is the life cycle of a wasp.
12 to 22 days.
I
Okay,
lied.
not even close. Not
You were
even close.
so off.
No, if we're comparing it to the life cycle of a human, it was so fucking close.
I mean, if
Can I-
relative to human, it's probably...
Can I force us to circle back?
Yeah, please,
Please.
please.
We said party bags and then we all moved on, and quite frankly, I'm livid.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Okay,
Go
okay,
on.
quite
Favorite
bags.
thing in there?
Well, only because they've changed recently. I follow some vloggers online who, like, I started watching when they were, like, in the same thing as me, and they're all married now with loads of kids, and they put together party bags for their kids. Party bags have got, like...
What, like
insane.
bougie?
Like, insane.
Yeah, but that's people on the internet. They're always like, those people make the packed lunches I see people make on the internet. I'm like, would you bet?
Those videos
I know, but it's like
much.
no one with like an actual job's doing that.
Because it would take hours.
Catherine, everyone's doing it.
What?
Really? Just waking
Everyone-
up really
'cause
early.
she's like, I feel like I have to do this.
Does it
'cause
still have, like, a
everyone else's
crunchy and a
kids are doing
yo-yo?
this."
And a packet of Pom Bears.
Honey.
No, because you have to be aware of allergens and dietary requirements.
This
Fuck
is the thing.
off,
So it's
no.
actual, like,
If your
gifts
kid's
that
allergic
you
to stuff,
want.
don't send them to my party.
Oh, what?
That's my rule.
Because I used to love. I used
Andrew,
to
are
love.
you choking?
Drink your water.
I just had some water. I've cleared it now.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry.
Sorry, go
Andrew,
on.
you choking, you fucking idiot.
Just like, could you do it quietly? Go on.
No, I used to love, do you remember the slide puzzles?
Oh, they were so good. But you could pick the pieces out sometimes.
No, you mustn't. That was such
Ellie, that's
Yeah.
cheating.
My brother always did that. And he used to piss me off so much. And you had to slide it and then you make like a little image.
That was I remember those really fondly. I think you still get them in crackers.
I am getting the worst crackers. I'm not getting those.
What are they putting in there now?
Okay, so now it's like, oh, you'll get like a couple of face masks and
Wait, for a child?
for children, because they're
No.
into
Like,
skincare. I'm
which
not
is
joking.
Baffles me. Surely it's bad to put that much sort of like acid
is
on your
bad.
face.
They
at
shouldn't
such a
be
young
doing this
age.
stuff.
They're getting face masks. They're not getting like. Do you remember like the sticker earring packs and your parents would like cut out like 2 stickers for
Yeah,
each of the
yeah,
kids
yeah,
to put on
yeah,
sticker
yeah.
earrings? They're getting like full on proper clip-ons.
Shut up.
They're getting like actual little necklaces
No.
with sort of like the date of the party and a heart.
No.
Like
Oh, God.
really specific stuff.
That's the kind of thing you get someone when they get married on Etsy.
That is exactly, but they're ordering
Somebody
from...
went to an all-girls school.
No, actually, I went to a mixed school.
What?
Me
Yeah.
too.
Do I
Catherine went
do
all
I give you
girls.
all girls vibes?
You give real all-girl vibes, if I may.
What is that vibe?
You had a hairbrush in your bag. You knew what to get the other girls when they're getting married on Etsy. Yeah, okay.
Wait, does one of you have a hairbrush in your bag?
I
I
guess
do.
you
Do you
just...
want to
Oh, yes, please, 100%. Where is it? It's
No,
over
tank
there.
you
Is it in
don't
there?
need to brush your
Okay,
hair
we'll
right
get it
now.
later.
You're obsessed with
I
brushing
do
your hair.
because I haven't. Look. Ready?
No, this is too much. You need to brush it less.
No,
look
I
for the
love
day.
it. I wish my hair had more volume like
need to
that.
brush
I
less.
wish
You
my
want the
hair had more
volume.
You need to brush less.
voluminous.
Honestly, brush less.
Is that a thing?
And when you have natural curls, yes. And
I
this
wish I
girl
had
will not accept that she
curls.
does. It's outrageous.
What, so you just have to let them
She's
roam
them
free?
be. Yeah,
I
you got
wash
to.
them.
You've got to.
You've washed it?
I washed my hair. This
Yeah.
morning I wasn't going to wash it. Then me and Sunil watched Curb Your Enthusiasm and I got distracted and I washed it.
Just while you were watching?
Yeah.
The best is when someone else brushes your hair. That is like
I do like to brush somebody else's hair.
the
to be
most
fair.
next level feeling.
I don't like to
Pure
have my hair
euphoria.
brushed, but I like to brush somebody else's. Older sister vibes. Hey, hang on.
Also, can I quickly say,
You may.
at parties, did you ever have the little ham sandwiches and they were cut off the crust and you would give them like a little squish
Yes.
and they were just the best things ever?
It's basically like you don't have to chew.
Yeah,
To squish is like is to really like that'll be one bite.
You
One
could just
little
swallow.
bit.
You could just swallow.
I
That's lovely stuff.
remember the first time I had butter was at a girl's birthday party. I
Huh?
was like 8 years
You
old.
didn't
I
have
must
butter?
have told this before on the podcast.
No, you haven't. What are you talking about?
My mum didn't believe it. We were a margarine house.
Margarine.
We were a margarine house.
Oh my god.
Sorry, this is a massive revelation on the podcast.
We were a margarine house.
Hang on, Helen. What the fuck?
And it was Isabel Pooley's.
No, stop. Hang on.
Full
Juicy to
name.
butter. Salted.
Hang on. You have to stop. You have to stop. You have to stop.
Go on.
You were 8 before you had real butter.
That is insane.
It
That is
must have been around 8, yeah.
That's criminal.
Yeah. We were a big butter family.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Everyone. It turns out everyone was, but like
Margarine's for baking. The end. Full stop.
I
That's
could
it.
never.
It's also not nice. It's just like lard. isn't
Yeah.
it?
But that's the thing. If you're raised, you don't realise what you're like.
And then you have salted butter for the first time and you combust. You lose
Oh,
your fucking
Wait, so
My
paint
fu-
us a picture. Paint us a picture.
Okay, so I'm invited to a birthday party, and it's like it's Fleet. So like she's not my year. I think she's my sister's
Fleet
year at
services,
school. Thank you so much.
Is she
Um,
saying stuff like, "Come, there'll be butter"?
And it's like, but everyone's like, so like everyone's invited, and their
That's so
siblings
cool.
are invited, blah blah
Okay.
blah. And she lived on the road next to us, so go there, and it's like it's time for like food, and I'm like eating this sandwich, and my mind
What kind of sandwich?
is
What kind of sandwich?
just normal like white bread
Oh, the best.
with ham and butter.
Yeah.
But we never had that bread at my house because I was raised by a mother who like used a bread maker, or we didn't have any bread for you, and then it was bread maker bread.
Oh
Was
my
your mum
God.
always on a diet?
So
Do you have an almond
sounds
one?
we,
mine.
we were always on a diet.
yeah.
So she would like, be this bread maker, and I remember being like at school and being very aware that my lunchbox did not look the same as anyone else's lunchbox, because everyone else had like the bread sandwiches or bread rolls,
Yeah.
and it was like, oh my god, what are we
did you
doing
have?
wrong? Like either like. I like just the big bread from a bread maker in the 90s. That
So
weird sort of
dry.
like,
So
yeah.
claggy.
And he like bit like flour pockets that were just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and with margarine.
What would
This
your
is hell.
topping be?
Like ham.
Oh
Yeah.
my God,
But like it
poor
wouldn't be the same.
you.
But then like I always loved it at parties, like that would be like, oh my god, like what I perceived as normal food.
Yeah.
And then this time there was this butter, and I was like, oh my god, what is this? What is this? And like everyone was like losing their mind over all the sweets, and I had like 20 ham sandwiches, and I was like, am I getting away with this? Am I getting away with this? And I'm looking around the table like really panicking, being
like, oh my God, I'm
they're
getting
gonna
away
notice
with
that I'm
it.
eating the whole crust. There's no evidence. Like I'm not being like fucking
Yeah.
bobbed off. And at the end of the party, all I could think about was this like there's games happening. You got to put the oven mitts on and cut up chocolate.
Oh,
and my
classic,
brain was just
classic.
like, what was in that sandwich? And then my mum come to collect me and my sister. And I was like, I'm fucking saying it. I'm saying something.
Good
I'm
for
saying
you,
something.
girl.
And
Good
I
for
was
you.
like, you need to talk to Mrs. Pooley, okay? And you need to find out what was in that fucking sandwich. Because I swear to God, that was the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. And it turns out,
You're
full
fully
brand
weeping.
name, it was Anchor Butter.
No
Yo.
way.
It was
But it's
Anchor.
so good. It's got to be salted as well. It has to be salted. Otherwise, there's no point. I really don't think there's any point.
I agree.
I think that was
glad.
my first sexual experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I first went to Paris and they, you know those small pats of butter they do with the salt, like almost salt crystals in them.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've had
my
that.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Holy
Next level.
Jesus Christ. I on white bread.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But that's, I can't believe you were 8 before you had butter.
Because we just had, it was called pure sunflower.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so yellow.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will admit that my mother was quite rationy with the butter. We only had it on special occasions.
Yeah, fair.
And she kept it in a dish high up in the cupboard.
Yeah.
Whereas we did primarily eat those fake butter spreads, whatever.
Yeah. Just to be clear, we weren't doing it because we were poor.
Oh no,
But I'm so glad that's been
just to be
established.
Oh, no, sorry,
super
still-
clear.
I was worried.
We could afford the butter.
ours was a bit of both. It was like a money thing, but it was also a like a health, like a faux 90s diet culture health thing.
Yeah.
And we always had seeded or brown bread. Always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when we would go to my Auntie Bernie's, she always had white bread,
dream.
batch white bread,
Dream.
and salty fucking real butter.
Stop.
And I wouldn't be in the door coat off, and I'd be like, toast? Shall we have some toast?
Rounds and rounds. And you've got to see your teeth
She would just make us.
when you spread the butter.
Oh my God, so much. And it just, that salty, melted deliciousness. Fuck. Oh, I can't believe
I
you
got
didn't
too
have it.
That's what I'm
addicted.
gonna
No,
have for
but
lunch.
I took it
You
too
should.
far.
Yeah.
Just butter.
This has really inspired me.
Just
I
a
would.
spoonful of
I
butter.
honestly would.
I
God,
told
yeah.
my mum
I'd
about
eat a
this butter,
stick.
she bought it. But then because I was the only one eating this butter, like, it was so obvious how quickly a 500 tub was going down that, like, it stopped. Like, they were
After
like,
breakfast.
you can't have access to this because
Yeah.
you're a demon. And I'd
Yeah.
be like, what are you talking about? Just like butter squeezing out between my teeth.
You just start to sweat it.
It's like that episode of The Simpsons where Homer says to Bart, butter up that bacon, boy. And you're like,
What? How do I not get this Simpsons reference?
Oh yeah, and didn't
butter
he
up
rub
that
it?
bacon, boy.
Oh my God, yes, in the
Does he rub
pan.
it a lot? Does he rub it?
Yeah, butter up that bacon, boy. Isn't that a Simpsons
One more
thing?
time.
Butter up that bacon, boy.
But do you remember these like moments of going to other people's birthday parties and being like, what food group is this?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember. So Emma in my school had, and this part, first of all, I couldn't get my head around. I could not get my head around. Had a pool in her house.
Shut up.
We went to a pool party at her house because the pool was in her house.
Shut
I
up.
could.
Inside.
I
Heated.
couldn't. It heated. I couldn't. It had a bar.
A
and
bar?
It had a bar. And they did these kids' cocktails with grenadine.
I love grenadine.
I had never had it. I'd never had it. I must have been 10. Quite similarly.
That's the French squash,
Fuck
isn't
me
it?
up. Yes.
It's-
Yeah. You had it
And
with like
then-
lemonade.
And it had pineapple juice in this. It had pineapple juice and grenadine. And I was like, what the... Similarly, was like, what the fuck is
That
this?
sounds like the most delicious thing ever.
Well, it's also like cocaine for children.
Yeah, I was
like,
like,
you're no longer present.
You're bouncing off the walls.
Yeah, like completely crazy. I was like, what is this? That, and the other thing they had at that party that I'd never seen before were miniature, you know, those like miniature pizzas? The little tiny round ones.
Yeah.
I forgot about those. Yeah.
I'd never seen them before. I'd never tasted one before.
Oh,
I was like,
Catherine.
honestly, I was like, I felt
In
like I was in,
heaven.
but also I felt like I was in LA. I was like, my cocktail and my tiny pizza.
This is so glam.
I was like, I can fit my tiny pizza in one hand. I have my cocktail in the other. The pool is inside. I was like, hello, Hollywood Gold. I was honestly like, this is LA. This is crazy. We are in LA.
Wow.
I love miniature things as
Oh my
well.
God, astounding.
Miniature things just really, you feel
Yeah.
the same way? There's
Yeah.
just something about mini toiletries.
Oh, I completely agree. You feel like a giant, but you're so
Never get the
glamorous.
conditioner out.
Yes, fair.
Yeah, yeah,
That is
yeah, yeah,
actually
yeah.
really
I
fair.
always
Why aren't they squeezy?
struggle
No,
to
you're
like
dead
get
right.
the conditioner
And it's
out
like
of
a
miniature.
it's like a one wash only.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's really like it feels attacking on me. This is why I like to
That's
have my
so
conditioner out of a
true.
pot.
No, that's reasonable.
Oh, what? Like you scoop it?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
I
you
love
know
to scoop
those
it out, yeah.
big,
I get the big tub.
yeah, the
Where
tubs.
from?
Herbal Essences.
Yeah, the Garnier one. The 99%,
L'Oreal,
yeah.
Aussie do a pot now.
Wait, I didn't even realise you could get it in a pot.
Hair food, yeah. I get the big hair food
Yeah.
one, watermelon or banana. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds
Really
really,
nice.
nice.
Really nice,
Although
yeah.
my hair is like, I have to use like clarifying shampoo. Sorry, this is so boring. I have
What's
to use like
clarifying
clarifying, like apple
shampoo?
cider vinegar shampoos and stuff, because otherwise it gets greasy so quickly.
Oh, so you don't need that much conditioner.
No.
Okay,
no,
just
no,
about
no.
your ends though.
I have to, yeah, always do my ends. Always condition my endsies.
Can we recommend a tub?
Yeah, please.
Please, a tub. Can I ask you about the best party you ever went to? Because I feel like we've both shared.
When I was a kid.
Or,
Yeah, best.
or your favorite surprise food group when you got there.
By surprise. Oh, what was the best party I ever went to?
Were
when I
we
was a kid?
eating disordered children?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Both of us go to parties,
We were
everyone's
both
having a nice
raised-
time talking, and we're just like, what is
The
happening?
thing that I remember saying most is like, you're allowed? We weren't allowed. Like, my mum was always like restarting the diet on Monday. So, like, all the junk would have to go.
And you'd be
Yeah.
on the diet? No.
Well, no, but like, the food would, like,
Oh,
the
I get
nice
you.
food would disappear.
Yeah, we
and
very
then-
much had no snacks, only condiments.
Whoa. Were you eating like a spoonful of ketchup as a snack?
Exclusive. It's not, if I was desperate.
Yeah. So what was the food you saw when you got to somebody else's house where you're like, shit?
I was going to say, one time I went to a party when I was younger, and I went to this boy's bar mitzvah, and it was in Madame Tussauds.
Shut up. Whoa, you went to a
What a
party.
bar mitzvah!
And I didn't even know him very well. Like, he was younger than me. And Chipmunk, do you remember Chipmunk?
The movie.
The rapper?
The rapper.
He played.
I see. Fuck off.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, and I'm impressed.
No, it was mega. It was
Lonely. Is that one?
Is that
Is it that guy?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I am so lonely.
No, that's Akon. That's
Damn it.
Akon. I'm trying to think what he sung, and I
I'm trying
can't
to be
remember.
cool for a second.
I can't remember. But I got my period when I was there, my first period. Because I got it quite
Holy
late.
shit, Ellie,
I got it
that's
quite late.
insane,
So
babe.
it was like it was the most insane day. But I remember being really happy because I got to it quite late, and I felt sort of deeply uncool about the fact that
How old were you?
I was like 14 when I got
So
my
he's
period.
having a party to throw. He's having a party for becoming a man, and you walk in like, oh, you think that's maturity? Douche.
And then I just bleed everywhere.
Did he
Yeah.
have the whole of Madame Tussauds?
So we did the little ride, and then he
Yeah.
had like a room. So it wasn't the whole thing, but it was enough.
Oh, that's
God.
incredible.
Chipmunk play. Who's Chipmunk?
His songs include. He's rebranded as Chip since, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Good.
Here I Go, It's Only Right, Champion Friends, Oopsie Daisy Ways.
Oopsie daisy, I hurt you again.
I thought it was Akon, so no.
And he's a
You know?
rapper, is he? Because what you just sang was like a children's
No,
rhyme.
then he does a little rap in between.
Oh,
that
nice.
Bit. Yeah.
One more
nice.
time. Ooh.
Oopsie daisy, I hurt you again.
You guys are beautiful.
Dropped the ball and spun my head. Walk out,
Well,
baby.
baby,
I
this is hell.
understand.
I hate this.
I'm gonna
Make it
hurt
stop.
you
Oh my
again.
White women. Oh my god, that was the most white Ellie went to high five and Helen went to handshake. That was the whitest thing I've ever seen. That was hell on
I'm so sorry.
earth.
I only went to one bar mitzvah.
That was hell
Bat
on
mitzvah. I
earth.
didn't even go to a bar
Watching
mitzvah.
Ellie lift for a
I
high
went to a few.
five, and Helen went for a full handshake, and
No, it was
I
bad.
thought it was
Did you
Chip.
film this?
And I thought it was
You
Chip.
did, don't you?
And I thought it was Chipmunks the movie. This is hell. We're hell.
Do people watch it? The videos? Do they watch
Yeah,
them?
people watch it
Yeah.
on YouTube. Yeah.
Do you know wave?
Hi.
Hello.
God, you got a free camera setup going on.
I don't
yeah.
think that one's on. Is that on?
They're all on, yeah.
They're all on.
Oh my god, so they get you from all angles.
And there's one here as well.
Yeah, everyone say hello to people on YouTube.
Hi,
And this is a
everybody.
great reminder. If you don't know, we are on YouTube.
Yes.
Please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up.
Go on
You have to do the
then.
thumbs up
Go
thing when
on
we say
then.
thumbs up. There we go.
Right, Ele McKenzie, you
Yeah.
know the score. We're here to
do.
give
I do,
advice
I do.
to audience members who've written in. Now,
This is so exciting.
are you a good advice giver? What's your energy?
I actually asked my friend. Should I read you out her response?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
But I left my
Where
phone
is
in
it
my
over there?
bag.
I'll get it.
Okay, so you text your friend group to say, what kind of advice giver do you think I am?
Yeah.
And somebody wrote back and said,
They said. Sorry.
no, please, take your time. This is fantastic.
Mike, can I tell you what my original vibe is?
Yeah.
I think you're going to be good at advice.
Okay.
But I think you're going to give the advice you think the person wants to hear
Oh,
instead of actually what is useful for them.
That's so interesting.
Okay.
But based off you, but also you're in your 20s. Like,
So my friend says, you give very biased advice. Like, you give advice that'll make your friend happy in the moment, and to see them happy and relieved, but not always beneficial to them in the long term. So it's absolutely lovely and great to ask if you've got, like, a partner that everyone hates, but you want to stay with, because you'll say stay because you want to make me happy to see me okay.
Oh my God. But ultimately, that's long-term bad.
Yeah, not useful.
I'm psychic.
Nice, but not useful.
Whoa.
You hit the nail on the head.
That was really
Do
good.
you have a middle name?
Oh, yeah. Go.
Can I guess
I
it?
don't think you will.
Can I
Go,
guess
go,
it?
go, 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 go.
Rebecca.
No.
Rosalind.
No.
Lauren.
Oh my God. No.
Jane.
Nope. That's my
Emma.
mum's name there.
You're
Your dad
not
called
psychic.
Alex? No, you
I
told
told
me
you this.
outside.
I was about to be like, but I did tell you outside. I did tell you outside.
Crazy.
No, you know, when my parents met, they met at a party, and my mum came up to him, and she was like, and obviously this was like pre-social media, etc. This was a big party as well. And they met, and my mum was like, before he'd even said anything, she just went, "Your name's Alex." And he was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "And you were born on," I've forgotten his birthday. Let's say it's
Doesn't
the
matter.
5th of October. It's
Yeah.
around then, but
Yeah.
she was like, "You're born on the 5th of October." And he was like, "Yeah." And she knew. She was like, "I just knew." And then they got married 3 weeks later.
What?
They got married after 3 weeks.
Sorry,
my mum didn't
what?
even know his surname.
What?
Yeah.
Love is
Were
love, guys.
their parents furious?
No. I think my grandma was so relieved. Because my mum got married when she was 28, which I think for the time is like quite old. Depressingly
it.
old.
Time.
Crazy.
For the time. The time was like 5 minutes ago. You little
Catherine,
dickworm.
we've totally missed the ship on
What
this.
the fuck?
It's like that bit in Pride and Prejudice where she's like, "I'm 27. I have no prospects."
You know, I still need
know
to
that
watch
meme?
that. Yeah.
You've
Okay.
never seen it?
What?
No.
Dude, what's his
What?
face?
The BBC special?
I
is
know.
amazing.
I've seen
Matthew
the coming
McFadden.
out of the water.
No, that's the Colin Firth one. This is
Yeah.
the Matthew McFadden one where he plays Miss Darcy and he's the sexiest
the
man.
Colin Firth one is the one. Don't
No,
listen to this child.
no,
Don't listen to
it's-
this child.
It's the Matthew McFadden
Everyone
one.
I've started it like 200 times, and then I'm like, oh, do it another day.
He is so
Wait.
sexy.
Wait,
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. I shit you not.
And
3
they're
weeks.
still together.
Still together. It's been like 31 years or
That's
something. Yeah,
insane.
it's nuts, isn't it? It's honestly
What?
nuts. Yeah.
Wow, let's hear the problem, Andrew.
It's amazing. You know, almost every story I hear, like pre-90s, of people getting married within 3 weeks, they're still together.
That's crazy.
Demented.
I just feel like they have to-
Legal.
They feel like they've got a point to prove.
It's because they were
Right.
together through Diana's. Sorry.
That's exactly it. My mum remembers when Diana died.
They
She
were
was feeding
together
my brother
through
and I.
it. Exactly. They go, so if you live through that with someone, that person and you are bonded for life.
Yeah. Trauma bonded. Yeah.
Please make it stop, Andrew.
I will. This is from C.
Hi, C.
Hi,
For reference, C uses they them pronouns, and they start with, "You are my all-time favourite podcast. Thank you, C."
Shut the fuck up, C.
Mine too.
Mine too. Mine too. I love listening to TrustyHogs.
Never listened.
I also love your stand-up, and Catherine, as an Irish queer who used to debate, thanks for representing us.
A pleasure.
Oh my God.
A pleasure.
C's a Catherine.
So C
Here
continues.
we bloody go.
They,
Let's
they-
hear your drama, C. Here they go.
They write, "I have a classic gay problem."
Woohoo!
I'll do it.
What comes to your mind when you're thinking classic gay problem?
I'm in love with my best friend. I fancy the person who my friend used to go out with, but we're all in one big friendship group. You're always falling in love with your friend or someone from your friendship group or an ex's friend.
I
It's
think the
just
classic
constant.
problem is with lesbians or with gay people, it tends to be dating like going back to an ex or opening the relationship or moving in too fast.
I was
Ding,
gonna say
ding, ding,
moving
ding,
in.
ding.
I was gonna say
Moving in
moving
too fast?
I was gonna
No.
say moving in.
No.
But Catherine has landed on it.
Don't fucking come for me. Let's go.
I dated this girl for about a year,
There
a
we
couple
go.
of years ago.
Okay.
It was just out of a long-term relation. I was just out of a long-term relationship and always made clear that I wasn't ready for something serious.
Mm-hmm.
Though I defo sent mixed messages in the ways we acted. For example, we went to each other's family homes.
Oh, for God's sake. Keeping it casual.
After we broke up, we took some space and then reconnected as friends and then started sleeping together.
Here we go.
We made the sensible decision to stop and just be friends, but now recently we've slept together a couple of times again. I'm torn because as a queer person, I believe we can relate to each other in many different ways and that us being friends doesn't have to mean we don't sleep together. But I also worry that I'm just convincing myself of that because it's fun when we sleep together and that actually it's not really healthy. I care about her a lot and I also care about looking after myself and avoiding gay drama. Any advice much appreciated. Maybe I should go in the well? ? Oinks. C.
You can't be saying that you want to be avoiding gay drama and then be the drama. Are you the drama? It's you. C.
Isn't
my
all
love.
drama gay as well?
C. My darling.
All drama's
love.
gay. I've seen
Now,
plays with only
I'm
straight
going-
actors and been like, that's gay.
I agree. May I go straight out the gate and say, I think this is, I'm going to play hardball today and actually say, I think that you are going to be very confusing to this girl and that it's not at all clear and that you might feel like you can relate to each other in whatever way you wish. This has gone on for too long not to be massively confusing and not for there to be like deeper feelings there on one person's part at least. And I don't think that you should sleep with her if you don't just want to, if you do just want to be friends. What are your
Friends
thoughts?
with benefits
I would
is
completely
almost
agree.
impossible.
I think as soon as sex gets involved, it
Yeah.
just becomes messy. It muddies the water.
Yeah.
And I think, I'd end it.
Yeah.
Friends with benefits is such a tricky thing, and I think we were all just sort of like, oh, the idea's great. And then, was it like 10 years ago now, Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis made the
We
film
all saw the episode.
Oh,
Friends with Benefits.
Yeah.
Is it Mila Kunis?
I
Yeah,
think it's Mila Kunis,
Mila Kunis.
yeah.
Oh, is it?
And I think I'd watch that film, see? That'll be my first port of call.
Really?
Yeah. Are they in Ireland?
God,
Go
it's
to a
must.
Blockbuster or your local library or something.
I don't. They have films on it,
But not good internet streaming service wise.
What? That's not true.
Go to your library, okay? Rent Friends with Benefits.
Don't
watch
rent.
that. It's the best option for you right now. But I think it always makes it weird.
Why?
Actually, no. But I've got one friend. Who no, it's weird. It's
No.
weird. I can still feel it.
I just don't think I personally, just from personal experience, don't have the capacity to casual sex is not something that I can
But
do.
no offense, Ellie, you can't even do like a casual. We saw each other on a bus one time.
No, you make an incredibly valid point.
Ellie
Wait,
will-
what happened?
Nothing. But Ellie will be like, I saw a man across the street, so I guess that's an awkward thing I have to deal with now. And you're like, I don't know that it is, and she's like, great.
So what are we
In
saying?
the
Commit to
workplace, I have
marriage.
to deal with this now. But here's my question: do you think you can revert back from the sex to being friends?
Yes, this I do think is possible.
Really?
Yeah,
Say
because
more.
I have. I've been there. I've done that.
Okay.
I've got the t-shirt. I've definitely slept with people that I've then been able to have friendships with.
Yeah.
Like post sleeping with them.
Great.
I'm so friends with the person I lost my virginity to.
Whoa, at that bat mitzvah.
Nice.
No, not at the bat mitzvah. No, I was quite old when I lost my virginity. I was like 18. Old, I think, comparatively to my
I
friends.
was 19. Yeah.
Again, I was desperate to do it because
20.
it made me feel deeply uncool.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you do that? How do you revert back to friends?
I think you.
If it's once without feelings, do you not think?
Oh, this
But
is
that's
the
not what's
thing,
happened
maybe
here.
Maybe
Yeah,
it gets
this is
harder
the
the more you do, the more you do it. But I do think I mean, this is the vaguest, lamest answer, but I do think just try and be as normal and friendly as possible, and break the ice quickly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Establish that it's no longer a good idea that you sleep together, and then go do something friendly. Maybe in a group setting, because I feel like that's
Yeah, I think that's
ease
smart.
yourself into it.
That's smart.
If you're part, maybe if you have the same sort of extended friendship group.
I think that's very smart. Or here's a curveball. They dated years ago. They became friends. They immediately started sleeping together. They tried to be friends again. They immediately started sleeping together.
Yeah.
Call me kooky, see? But do you think ye might want to try dating?
Oh, like they start dating.
Like,
Sorry,
like
I ran out of steam.
I'm
I
with
ran
you.
out of
I
steam.
think it's
Trying to be friends
is
with
there
folk, but
is
it's
there
like-
a possible? Then I think people find it really stressful the idea of starting to date someone because then they're like, then
Getting
the
to
friendship
know
will
them
definitely
again.
be over.
Yeah.
But it won't be. It can also, but like, I mean, if you haven't caught feelings yet, you're probably not gonna.
So true. So
yes,
true.
but
so
if you
true.
can't be friends yet, you might have caught feelings.
Oh, when you look at it like that, it's like a glass half full thing, I guess. I don't know.
So what film was that they need to watch?
What? No, that's all films.
Fox
That's
and the
all
Hound.
films.
They're friends.
Fox in the house.
They're friends, and then they
Love
sort of
that
fall out.
movie.
Then they're friends at the end of it again.
Devastating film.
Devastating, but
Devastating.
beautiful.
Something to consider, see? Something to consider.
That's a double feature.
I'm obsessed with the gays writing in being like, I don't want to cause drama. And it's like, my guy. My sweet angel love. I think we're there. There's the debate pros and cons for you, my sweet. Now, time to make a good decision. But I think just be gentle. Be gentle and bear in mind that, like, whatever anybody's saying, probably now you're invested enough that there is like ego and a little bit of investment there, so just go easy.
You summed it up.
That's what I was
Good.
going to say. I was going to say that too.
Hey, Ele McKenzie,
Yeah.
where can people find you?
Putney, was it?
No, don't give her a dress out.
Sorry.
I'm on Instagram, but I'm not like
Say
a
more.
prolific poster.
That's okay.
Keep
Keep on wanting more. That's exciting.
Ele McKenzie Love, which is spelled ELE.
Yes,
That's
it
how I
is.
spell it. McKenzie, McKenzie, and then Love like love. Oh, and my middle name. Do you want to know it?
Desperate too.
It's outrageous.
Oh my god.
My parents cursed me with the
Go
middle
on.
name Myra.
Myra.
Yeah, fully. Also, this is like post Myra Hindley, so
Fuck
they
off, it
did
was
me
post.
so dirty. Yeah, everyone knew who she was. You know, like everyone was aware of who she was. Yeah, no.
Let's give it up for Myra. Thank you so much for coming
They
on.
were going to make
Follow
that my
Ellie.
first name. They were going to make
We'll
that my first name.
tag Ellie in all of our socials. Please check her out. Good luck to see, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you so much for having me.
Get
It's
the
been the best
fuck
day of my
out of
life.
here.
Wait,
That was the best day of my
wait,
life.
Get the fuck out of
you're
here.
rushing. Hold on. You're on Instagram.
Yeah.
You have a psychotic middle name.
Yeah.
Are you doing any live shows? Can people find your live shows?
Oh, that's good as well.
No.
Yes, you
No,
are.
I think like I do get. I get.
you
I
post
get.
about your gigs online.
Yeah, I'll like repost them to my
Are
stories.
you doing the
I
Edinburgh
should get a
Fringe?
website. I'm not doing it this year. I'll pop up and visit,
Slay.
but I'm not actually doing. Sorry, nothing to promote really.
That's fine.
But I love
That's
that
fine.
for you.
I think that's
Nothing to
great.
promote. Maybe one day.
Are you in anything?
Eventually.
You don't want to post about? And you
I'm
don't
gonna be in. I'm gonna be in a blab that's gonna come out at some point.
Wicked.
But I don't know when.
watch out for the blap. Watch out for the blap, guys.
But I guess look out for that.
We were literally just talking about how fucking sick Channel 4 is earlier.
We love
Yeah,
Channel
we
4.
love-
I'm
And BBC
all
iPlayer.
over it, all over it like a rash. And
Okay,
BBC, all of them actually.
Have
Love them
you
all.
seen things you should have done?
Oh, I've watched like 2 episodes of it. Yeah,
So good.
So good.
Thank you so much, Ellie. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for having me.
Ellie,
Best day
Myra
of my life, best day of my life.
McKenzie,
Thank you.
Hello and welcome to the Executive Producers Lounge. Sit back, relax, and let us thank you. Simon Moores, Guy Goodman, Mary Fox, Annie Tonner, Stefanie Catracchia. Oh, hello, newcomer, and welcome. Oliver Jago, Anthony Conway, Matthew Thomas, Madeline Quinne, and Grace O'Reilly. Can we get you anything?
Oh, that was so creepy.
Thank you.
The "can we get you anything" was creepy at
Thank
the
you.
end. Did you not?
I wanted to go for Stepford Wife.
That is 100 Nicole Kidman.
Thank you.
Okay, wait. What should I do the producers list in?
Slumming it.
Like Pumbaa?
I want it to be like Ryanair
Like
flight.
Oh, Ryanair. Hello.
No.
We're
what?
from County Dingle Doogle. wait. Isn't there a county called like Dingle or Deagle or something? What's it called?
There's a place called Dingle.
Dingle.
Sorry, just to check in. What do you think Ryanair is?
An Irish airline?
Yeah, but like it's not from Dingle.
It's not from, where's it from? Dublin.
Why don't you just do a normal accent, but that's like more like
They're Irish people that work at
it's
Ryanair.
more quality. It's
based
more
in
value for
Ireland.
money. Think like Iceland.
Icelandic.
No, like
Stacey Solomon.
Thank
Kerry
you.
Katona.
I love Stacey.
Mom's chocolate producers. Yeah. Okay, breathe.
Stacey. Right, thank you so much to Richard Bicknell, Elle, Richard Bold, Sadie Cashmore, Zoe, Rachel Page, Helen A,
good.
Abbie Worf, Luke Ray, Kate, Dean Michael. Nearly said that wrong. Anthony, Sophie Chiven, Kerry Smooth. Give me a new one. I've got 2 more left.
Australian.
G'day, and thank you so much to our wonderful producers from Down Under, / you're probably in the UK. It's Victoria Hutchison, Becky Fox, Tim and Dom, Raia Fink, Cordelia, Amie O'Reilly, Matt Sims, Tristin, Taz, Charlie A, Kai C, Helen Wolf, Hi Briggs, Jam Rainbird. Stop, is that actually a name?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your support, Jam. Please be single and please contact me. Helen Rainbird. Helen Rainbird.
Jam Rainbird is a wicked name.
Jam, contact me. Helen Rainbird? Sorry, can you give me one more accent?
Texan.
Nice.
Howdy, partner.
They're also
Y'all want to go to the cattle ranch? Y'all having sweet tea? Okay. I'm gonna pray for you. The bigger the hair, the closer to God. Okay. I'm gonna pray for you. Okay.
It's
Forrest
so
Gump.
weird when you go for you.
For you. I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you. Okay. Welcome
Why
to
is it so wide for you?
Welcome to Texas, and thank you. A big thank you to
Have you
Claire.
ever been?
Owen-Jones. No.
You can tell. Go
No. Claire Owen-Jones. Harald van Dijk. No. Come on. Okay. Texas.
This ain't Texas.
This ain't Texas. I know. Hold on. Okay. Claire Owen-Jones. No, Claire Owen-Jones. Harald van Dijk. David Walker. Jess Nick. Rachel R. Neil Redmond. Sarah Molly. Tina Linsey. Graham Marsh. Leah Overend. Liz Fort. Chloe. Emily G. And Ozzy Steph. Was that bad?
It sounded like the narration for like an American murder mystery podcast.
I thought it was like one of those sleep time, the ones where
Oh,
they're like,
yeah.
you're going to go to sleep.
I
Wow.
was thinking about a big Texas man on a cattle ranch.
Make it stop. Hey guys, thanks for supporting the podcast.
That
We
was
really
the
appreciate
longest
you,
producer's
and we need you. We need you because Helen's alienating, if I may, with that kind of thing.
This ain't Texas.
Nope.